Now John, our ride leader on the left, he knows where we're going, no one else does. However, his Sarium 50 is a bit punishing up hills, so we're having a 50km/h race up hills, but John's going to win because we won't pass him. First gravel of the day, and I think this is going to be us for probably a majority of the morning. I know the afternoon has a lot of tarmac, but it's quite cool. This gravel seems to be well compacted, but it's very jittery and juttery. Lots of tiny little bumps in quick succession, especially around corners, and it just throws you off balance if you're not expecting it. However, most of yesterday was the same, so I'm expecting it, and I can see well ahead, so we'll go on the inside. Fuck, nice. So we have some real hectic corrugations on this gravel. This is mainly a logging road, and so we just have a lot of trucks going down. Oh, potholes everywhere, man. You just can't escape them. No matter which route you take, there's something bad to ride into, and I guess the GoPro has stabilization built in, so it doesn't look as bad as it is, but if you listen to my voice, that'll kind of give you some kind of idea of the road surface that we're up against here. Way, and straight into a pothole, and another one. Whew. This is taken quite a bit of effort. I'm going to stop recording and focus. I'm going to record this. Wow, this part of the road is hectic, and as soon as I talk I almost die every time. The things I do for you small bike stuff watchers, medium bike owners would not do such things. Anyway, that was a really cool downhill section. We're into some wild gravel. We've gone past one of the major meeting points on this logging road, so it seems to have less traffic on this half of it, and the gravel's quite a bit nicer. I'll keep you posted though. Oof, this corner's gonna pucker me butthole. Woo, they're thick. Still, I just watched Kaz almost go off a cliff. Woo! Anyway, we've all lost the front runner John, who's very good on these kind of surfaces, and he's probably got the meatiest tyres out of all of us too, which is a massive help. There's off-camber corners. Oh, a big loader. Wow. Into fourth. Coast down the hill. Feel like Colin McRae, but like worse, and on a bike or a scooter, depending on what you want to call it. Okay. Wow, active logging on this road. Now what looks like a lot of this green space is kind of being decimated by the logging. It's not. These guys, once they're finished harvesting the area or the plot that they've got at the moment to sort out, then they do replant. So it's pretty sustainable. Big part of New Zealand's agriculture, especially around these parts. A lot of people employed in the logging industry. I turned the camera on to show you this wonderful bit of tarmac that was in the middle of the gravel, and I was so excited because we hadn't had much gravel. Well, that was the first tarmac since we left the city. However, the gravel's back. We should analyse John's gear. So he's got a fuel tank, spare tank on the side with about 4 litres, 3 litres of fuel. Sunblock, or sunscreen, or sun cream, whatever you call it, in the back of his bag. And he's got his flip-flops, or as we call them in New Zealand, jandals. Oh, tarmac's back. We all went a bit wide on that one. Raindrops starting to rain, which if it gets too much worse I might stop and put a wet weather layer on my top, but we'll see what happens. So the order of these rides is really interesting, like the order of the pack. Generally, obviously we have John at the front because he knows the route and not a lot of us know where we're going. I can keep up with him, but Kaz is a better rider than me, so it's best just to let him in front. Otherwise I'll end up having him right at my butt, riding as fast as he can, and I'll try outride him, but I can't, so I'll get myself into trouble. Sensible decision for me is to stay back a bit. We've got a couple of 250s right up behind us. A couple of the guys are able to rip those things very hard, and it's very awesome to watch. I think the hardest part is being at the front, because you're creating the line, whereas if you're actually halfway through the pack, you can just see where everyone's gone. You can see the tracks that have had a bit of a mistake on them and you don't follow those ones. There we go, perfect example of right hand corners being my enemy. Well, here we are on some absolutely horrid, super thick gravel, and all the corners are scary. There's no traffic, but the gravel is just so thick that if you're not paying attention, it's very easy to lose your way, basically, lose your wits, lose control, lose grip. But the further we go, the more the gravel will have been spread about, so hopefully we can get to somewhere like that soon. Far out. I feel like my tyre was spinning all the way up that road, or all the way up that corner, sorry. Woo! How cool is this? A station, little dog, farm, barn, building thing. Alright, in front of me I've got the CT Wheelie King from last year. This is Dan, and this thing's had a few modifications. Oh. Cows. Yeah, wheelie bridge. Nice work. Manny can ride that thing. And I'm collecting his stones. How impressive. You know when you're riding behind someone and you just realise you've got no skill? Compared to them at least. This is one of those situations. Ow! There's potholes and I wasn't looking. The wheelie boys are reunited. Yeah, assholes. That's so cool. Here's one of the road stops, or the thank you. Something happening. Oh, there's a digger with big all-terrain tires. That's cool. Must be logging the edges of this road. It's gonna be thick after this, yeah.